My name is Aiden Anderson, and I'm a photojournalist. What brought me to Hong Kong? I was brought to Hong Kong 8 years ago when my father got a job as a captain at Cathay Pacific Airlines, bringing me and my family to Hong Kong, having lived there ever since. How did my photo come about? I took alive in the fire on August 31st in Wan Chai after a day of protests in Admiralty near the Legislative Council. I was on my way home on Queens Road East when I decided to turn one last corner on Anton Street to see if there were any protesters, and I saw a massive fire being lit on Hennessy Road next to the OZO Hotel. This fire spanned the whole width of the street and was barricaded by 5-row bleachers on both sides. This was the largest fire that I've witnessed in the protests. Just walking down a street nearby caused me to start sweating from the flames, so I donned my gas mask and prepared to deal with the heat in order to get a powerful photograph. As I reached it, I noticed the fire consisted of many handheld and beach umbrellas. However, unbeknownst to me, there were many combustibles hidden in the flames as well. I walked as close as I could handle, in hindsight too close, and captured some photographs. After I backed up and took some wider-angle photographs, the fire started exploding. Immediately, press and citizens retreated to a perceived safe distance as the fire department arrived. As quickly as they arrived, they started fighting the fire, while every citizen and journalist made way for them. After the fire department arrived, I noticed the graffiti on the wall with the reflection of the fire and waited for a fireman to pass by to take this photograph. The graffiti states, "Revolution for Hong Kong, restore the glory," a different version of the popular Free Hong Kong, revolution of our times. One reason I personally like this photograph is that it shows an interesting side of the protests. A protest against the government and a governmental figure that the citizens respect. In the protests, the fire department and the citizens got along famously. Most times that the fire department passed by, the citizens would clap and cheer them along. Anytime that the fire department needed to get somewhere, the citizens would immediately make way for them, even though they may have started that fire just minutes prior. The relationship between them was always respectful and calm, a stark contrast to the citizens' relationship with the police. What did I take away from my time in Hong Kong? From viewing and documenting this movement, I took away a deep sense of unity with the Hong Kong people. The Hong Kong people want their voices heard and will not stop until that is achieved. No matter their race, color, or religion, they can call upon a brother or sister in their times of need.